PC. It is removed. My actual original image is having a background, some construction work is going on there,
Yeah, exactly.
right? So
It's a,
this is my original image, right? But here
yes.
it is removed it. But here, when you want to download it, it is one time you can use it, once or twice,
Mhm.
right? So I'm just giving you personally, I'm telling you. But if you want it to be, in our platform, it is there already. Like, so uploads, if I go, yeah. So let me take, so this image, if I'm taking it here, I can simply come to the,
Effects.
say, background remover. I can select this. This is available in the licensed edition. I mean, in the free edition, it's not possible feature. It is there in the paid version, which you're going to get. But don't worry. I mean, not just this one. There is options like this. So if you want to download the HD version, you will get only one credit here. Okay, normal, low resolution, you'll get, I think, many options. So that's how I created that, what to say, that social media post design, right? See here that image background. So I use that without any background, I put my photo here. That's all. Okay. Any other questions, guys?
Um, no questions, Prakash sir. Is that no?
Okay. Cool, cool. Done. So, guys, so please start following these practices and keep updating me. Yesterday, I got only update from Sriram and Anka Babu. I would request everyone to keep practicing it and keep telling me these are the things we are actually progressing, so that we will know what is happening and all. Now, next today's topic would be, let us start with the. Okay, did I edit the photo here? 1 second, guys. Post. Okay, we selected a different topic. It's okay. Because I'm not sure whether I edited this in all the things, or else it is goes with someone else's name. So yesterday night I told you, right, like what is internet and all. Is anyone worked on that? Okay. So evening we will have a questions and discussion on that part. Last night what all we discussed, right? So please, I request you to work on those. So what is internet means? You have to tell me in your own way. How the internet works, how the entire globe is connected with the internet, right? How we are able to achieve these higher speeds. All this you should be able to tell me in your own way. Take 2 minutes or 5 minutes, I don't have any problem. But you have to tell me. That's how we are going to create content. Either it is a written content, images, it doesn't matter. Any content, you should have your own style to convey that. Right? So please prepare for that. Today evening we'll discuss that. Okay. So today what we do is um, website, blog, or say website, blog, you have e-commerce, right? Can someone tell me what is the difference between these things? There is something called a website. There is something called blog. There is something called e-commerce, right? And there is something called Facebook or Twitter. What is the difference between these things? Anyone?
Sir, we can sell product using e-commerce websites. and
Mm-hmm.
and we use blog for our personal things
Good.
to
Okay. So Kishore is trying to answer. Anyone else?
Actually, website is actually it's creating about company or something like that. Actually, okay.
Okay.
Blog means actually if you are writing any thesis or any interested topics of that is a blog. E-commerce that is a sale platform. FB and Twitter is a social media platforms.
Cool.
we
Cool.
connect
Cool.
audience digitally with through websites, sir.
Which one, Kishore?
Website. We connect the audience digitally using websites.
Good. Good. Yes, Kishore.
Can
Right.
provide services on services.
Yes, 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 yes. So basically, we should define, if you know the definition, right, it will help us to make it in more better presentable, or when we're trying to build. So website, like Sriram said, for a companies, yes, we use it. But not only for companies. For example, now Kishore want to create his own profile, right? His portfolio. Maybe he's good at, while talking to him yesterday, I understood he's interested in motor blogging and all. So he can actually create that portfolio, his personal portfolio, right? It is simple like his resume, right? So he will put kishore.com and he'll create his own website where he actually presents about himself, right? So website means it is a static information, guys. Okay, that means your information is going to stay, okay, until unless it is a news or something, it will not get keep updating, right? If it is a news website, it will keep updating all the time. But if it is a normal website, it is most of the time it is a static. Right? Now home page is there. Home page, you will not change it again and again. Right? That can be personally or professionally. It doesn't matter. So home page means it will tell you what is the company, when it is started and all. So when you go to about page, again it's a static content. What they do about the company, all that they'll explain that process. Right? Services. Again, it is not going to change. Right? So most of the time, a website is actually a static information. Where the blog is, again, it's a personally, professionally you can use. It doesn't matter, right? Maybe today you visited some place, you traveled and you want to write about that. You can write that. So that is when July second week you return. Now again, next month you travel somewhere. Again, you will write August. You will write one more blog. Right. So you can write like that anything. Or today we are learning about technology. You written about that. Tomorrow you're learning, you're talking about some pollution crisis, right? Or some other issues. Those you can discuss. So these are the things on a regular basis when you're updating, that is called a blog. Right? You post it every day, you post it weekly once, monthly once, that's up to you. Right? That is called a blog, where you able to post on a regular basis, right? Then yes, e-commerce is sales, right? You what you want to sell, that anything can be done here. Then FB and Twitter, what is this basically? These are apps, right? These are applications. It is not a website or it's not a blog. A Facebook is an application. It's a web application where people can log in and try to socially communicate. Right, the news websites and so like this there are many things, right? Now a website can be a website plus blog, right? That means you can have your website where you're showing home page about contact us, etc. And next page can be a blog where you're actually publishing about your company on a weekly basis. You're updating for your employees, right? the blog can be there. And you can have your shopping page as well. Maybe you created a website for teaching photography. Right now, maybe you're good in uh, travel blogging and all. So know what you did, you started a website with the like say photography and all. Now what I can do, you can have a home page, about page, right? Then you can have a blog. Same time, you can have a page called shop also, where you will be presenting about yourself in homepage and about. In the blog, you'll be telling about what all places you're traveling. Same time, you can actually sell some items also. For example, now Kishore is traveling from Bangalore to Delhi, right, by two-wheeler. While traveling, what all the gear he is using, right? What bike he is using, what safety gear, helmet he is using, what cameras are he's using. All that he will try to put explain here in the blog, right? And if someone wanted to buy that item, they can click on the shop page and they can buy it, right? That's how the people are building the brands these days, right? They're trying to create a brand, and with that brand, they're trying to sell items. Right now, most of the brands you see. Okay, how many of you know what is OnePlus?
It's a mobile brand, sir. Mobile company brand.
Okay,
Mobile.
right. Huh. So this OnePlus brand, what they launched mobiles. But now, if you go to online in their shop page, right, they are not only selling mobiles. They're selling what? T-shirts. They're selling. They're selling the backpack. They're selling. Where is phone, mobile phone, and where is t-shirt, and where is backpack? How it is connected? Because it's a brand. They build the brand, now they can sell anything, whatever they want. Right? So that's how a website can be a blog. It can also have a website, can also have a shop page. Right? But these are the different purpose, different functionalities you can actually build in a website. Now, if you ask me, or if I ask someone, right, can you create a website? Yes, people can simply create a website, right? I mean, it is very easy to create, even without any technical knowledge and all. But can they do a blog? Yes, they can do. Can they do shopping site? Yes. Now they will have a question. Yes, can we create a shopping website? They might take time to answer, right? So building all these functionalities is little, challenging or time consuming, right? Now, when you're talking about FB and Twitter, yes, we can actually build that functionalities as well. That means now all of us discussing here, right? Now maybe Sriram has some ideas. Now he wanted to share with people, right? Now on the call, he might not be able to discuss with everyone, right? But what if we can create a simple interface where all of us can start discussing there? Right. So Sriram profile, like Facebook profile, right? Here Sriram will be there. Now Sriram want to send a message to Kishore saying that, hi Kishore, I have this idea about creating some design. Now he can discuss here. So that is called like, Facebook or Twitter, we can create a social platform as well. That also possible these days. But yes, can you do that? Most of you might answer say no, or few of you say yes, we can try. But if you ask me, yes, it is possible. How? How we can do all these things, like what are the functions we're talking about. Maybe you guys are interested in sharing some news to people, right? So news website you want to create, how you can do that? Okay, forget about news. Maybe you wanted to do a cricket score. So cricket score is it a static information or it keeps updating?
Keeps updating.
Right. Yes, it's supposed to keep updating. If not, then it's not called a cricket, sports website, right? So cricket score or weather forecast, right? Then you talk about flight information, right? These are the things which should be updated all the time, not like static. So if you're, Bindu might be traveling from Hyderabad to Delhi. If she is not able to see the what time her flight is actually scheduled, then this website is no use for her. She is not going to visit your website, right? So this is how we are actually looking at a website or an online platform. Let us call it as a platform, right? So how we are going to do this, all these things? How are you going to achieve all this? What all the options do we have here? So maybe you can say learn coding and build these things, right? So if you want to learn coding, how much time it is going to take? Then after you need to get an experience on it, right? You cannot, after learning, you cannot just do it right away. First, you have to understand how it works, then try to implement something, whether after implementing that, whether it is working or not properly, we have to see. All these things are there, right? So are we going for this? Yes. Or few people say maybe something like that, right? Then what is the next option we have? We can actually recruit a person or recruit a company basically. We can go to a company and pay them, say, it depends again, 50,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakhs. Now, if you want people to build a website, something like, social media website for your own company, right? They might charge you somewhere around 2 to 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs, right? Or take this one, guys. Now we are talking about EdTech, right? The first email what I sent you was with the keeping in mind of EdTech. Now, if you want to launch a website where you can teach some courses, right? Maybe again, I'm taking photography as example. Now you want to teach photography. So there's a free course, there's a paid course. Free courses maybe say 1 week course, 7 days course with the basics. So paid course is 30 days course with the advanced edition. Now you're teaching these two things. How you gonna build this? Right, this is one more topic. Now, if you want to build this one, there are people will charge somewhere again 2 lakhs to 7 lakhs minimum. Right, guys, you're getting it right, Prem?
Sir,
Getting.
sir,
Okay,
good
okay,
evening, sir.
thanks. No, guys, I'm actually waking you guys up early morning, right? So I'm just making sure you
No,
guys
no,
not
no,
going
sir.
back to sleep. Okay.
Fine.
Yes. Normally people will, if you want to build a website like this, they're going to charge somewhere around 2 lakhs to 7 lakhs, right? So 7 lakhs is not just a website. They might give you a mobile app as well, right? So try to understand this value. Okay. Of course, you can do a website for 1,000 rupees also. If I ask you a one-page website, you can charge me 1,000 rupees and do it because if it is a hobby. But when you become a professional, if you charge me 1,000 rupees, right? People will have a doubt. 1,000 rupees, how he is able to, do the website, right? So the trust will not be there. Yesterday I was talking to Kishore, so he was telling me when he's charging when he's not charging any fees for his students and there is other guy who's charging higher amount, people are going there, but the quality wise, education was given by his institute, not the other institute, right? So people will have the tendency like, why these guys are giving for lesser cost or free of cost. So that also will matter. So that's why when you go to Fiverr, I was showing you the in between. I was not showing you cheaper one and I'm not showing you the higher one. If I show you higher, you will say, Prakash, is it true? I mean, is it possible to charge 1 lakh rupee for a website? Right. So it depends, right? What kind of quality you are providing, what kind of commitment you are giving, what kind of support and service you are providing. All this matters. Now, if you are confident in all the terms, you can actually charge how much ever you want, right? No one is going to decide your time, your price, right? That's how it is. Now when we're talking about anything as such, right, how are we going to do all this? Whether you can learn coding and do it, or second, recruit a company. That means you go to one big company and say, boss, I'll pay you the 7 lakhs, do this website for me. I want to sell my photography courses. Now for this, you need to invest the 7 lakhs, right? Then after that, again, you have to spend another 5 lakhs to promote this, right? So you invested what? 12 lakhs. When you invest this 12 lakhs, then yes, within 3 months to 6 months or 1 year, you might be making 15 to 20 lakhs revenue, right? But do we have this 12 lakhs right now? That's, again up to us. If you have, and if you have that subject to teach, yes, we can take a call, right? But here what we're trying to do is, can we build that things ourselves, and can we become an expert on it? That's what we're trying to do. Whether building a website or whether promoting, while promoting how we can do, right? You might be saying, Prakash, why should we spend 5 lakhs for advertising, right? There are companies, there are people who learn the subject, particular subject. There's a guy in Delhi. He teaches Facebook ads. Okay, he teaches Facebook ads. He spent around 5 lakhs for advertisement for 24 hours. For 24 hours, he spent around 5 lakhs for advertising. Within 24 hours, he got around 70 students who is going to pay him 50,000 rupees for his course. Okay, how much he made?
35 lakhs.
35 lakhs, right? So he made 35 lakhs within 24 hours. Of course, his course starts from tomorrow or after 1 week, for say next 1 month, right? But there is a demand for this course. And what he did is, he actually knows how the Facebook ads works. So he's able to target the right people. See, I can target people, everyone. Like say, now maybe see, we are 10 people are there right now. I can tell all of you, say that, guys, buy this, course for 1,000 rupees, right? So 1,000 rupees means maybe 2 people will be interested in to buy that. Other people will think, how this guy is able to charge only 1,000 rupees. This course is like more demanding, right? So few people will think it is a underestimated. Few people will think, why to spend 1,000 rupees, right? Like this. But if I can target and you can talk to each one of you, if I know what is your interest, what is your passion, and what mobiles you guys are using, and what background you're coming from, if I can know this, all these things, right, then what I can do, I can target perfectly, right? So when it is a 50,000 course, I cannot go to a student who is, in 10th standard or, 10 plus 2. I should not go to this batch, right? I should target person who is using, say, 10,000 rupees phone who is using, I should not target them. Because the guy who is spending 10,000 rupees phone, he might not be able to spend 50,000 one shot, right? And people who is looking for a job change, or what job profile they are, right? And what is their previous history. All this, if I know, right, then I can target those people straight away. So the person who is holding a phone of, say, so iPhone, right? iPhone will cost what? Somewhere around 60K to 1 lakh, right? So then I can say certain categories, right? I can pick like this. Now, if I target the people like this, okay, take example of Apple Watch. Now, if I try to sell Apple Watch for people who is using a 5,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees phone also, will they buy? Or the person who is using a 1 lakh iPhone, they will buy? Who will give a preference for Apple Watch? Okay, Apple Watch is costing around 30,000 or 40,000, guys. So who will buy the Apple Watch? Whether 10,000 rupees person who is 10,000 rupees phone who is using, or the person who is using 1 lakh rupee phone, who will buy the Apple Watch?
Using 1 lakh.
Right?
The person who is using Apple phones.
Perfect, right? The person using Apple phone, the chances of him buying Apple Watch is higher. So what I can do, instead of going to everyone and there are 10 people are there, I should not go to all the 10 people and say, boss, buy this, buy this, buy this and all. So if I know in the 10 people who is using Apple phone, I can actually target only them. So if I'm targeting all the 10 people, what is will happen? Facebook will charge me for all the 10 people. So they're charging 100 rupees per person for that advertisement to be shown. So into 10, I have to pay how much? 1000 rupees I have to pay. But if I know that, okay, in these 10 people who is using iPhone, maybe 4 people are using. So I will target only those 4 people. Then how much I'm spending? I'm spending only 400 rupees. Right? So I'm able to save 600 rupees right away here itself. And here what happens? The chances of conversion also higher. Maybe when I'm selling it, showing it to 4 people, in that 2 people will buy my product. So I recovered my money. Whatever is happened here, 400 rupees, I'm able to recover that there. Right? You guys understanding, right? Okay, one more example would be, I can go to a person or, okay, if I'm selling a branded leather jackets, right? Okay, so most of you guys okay, in Bangalore, there's a place called Shivaji Nagar, right? And what is that? Brigade Road. There's a place called Brigade Road. Now, I am selling a leather jacket, which is costing, say, brand in the showroom, it might be costing. Okay, sorry guys, I don't know the about the leather jackets much, so I'm just giving an example. So maybe 5,000 to 10,000 rupees it will cost in a showroom, right? Now this one I am selling it for say 500 rupees. If I go to Brigade Road and trying to sell for 500 rupees, this is a like little higher, people with the higher budgets, they go to this location. And if I'm trying to go and sell it in this location, right, the chances of it is getting sold is lower, right? But the same thing, if I try to sell it here, right, it can sell higher. I mean, higher, more people will come and buy Shivaji Nagar. Why? Because the crowd in that location is like that. Right? The same jacket, if I have to sell it in Brigade Road, I should not sell it for 500 rupees. I should sell it for at least for 1500 rupees. It can be same jacket. Right? Because people here look at the price tag, not the quality, or yeah, of course, they will see the quality, but they look at the price tag as well. Hope you're understanding, right? This is the tactics we will be using. That's what I was giving an example there. So within 24 hours, he was able to make 35 lakhs. Why? Because he spent 5 lakhs for advertising to target right people. So hope you're understanding what I'm explaining here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, got it, sir.
Okay, so this is how it works. So when you're building a website like this, either you need to recruit. Our third thing is what we are going to use, something called CMS, content management system, guys. Okay, we'll be using something called content management system to design a website, a blog, e-commerce site, anything as such. Okay, why I'm telling you this website or a blog is almost similar, right? Once you understand, right, you say, Prakash, this is very easy. But when I'm talking about e-commerce, what all things is required? Right? You need to sell items. When you're building an e-commerce site, you need to sell items. So if you have to sell item, what all things you need? Think in a typical way. Typical means in a normal way. What are the things is required to sell items? Now you're opening a shop. Okay, physically you're opening a shop. What all things you need?
First of all, stock, sir.
Okay, you need to have a stock.
And payment gateway also, sir.
Okay, so in your shop, right, you will be collecting cash also, right? So okay, so it is called point of sale, POS we say. So where you collect the cash and all. Okay. What else? Okay, service.
Advertisement of our products, sir.
Okay.
And information about products.
Mm-hmm.
The products
Location, sir.
quality.
If it is
Yes, Bindu. Location.
where we have to plan, actually in which location we have to.
Perfect. Perfect. Prime location, right? Where it should be reachable for the customers, right? So now, along with this, what all we need is like POS, point of sale, right? Like payment gateway kind of a thing. Now, stock, right? How you maintain the stock? You should have some kind of inventory management system, right? Where see you selling say t-shirts, you selling dresses. Now, how many dresses are coming? From which location it is coming? How many is in stock? How many is got sold? All this information you should have on your fingertips, right? That is called inventory management, I say, right? All this is required. So when you building an e-commerce site is easy, but how you maintain all this inventory? Now you're selling say t-shirts. How many t-shirts are in stock in that particular brand or in that particular size, in that particular design? You have 10 t-shirts in stock. Okay, tomorrow maybe some festival is happening, right? So there is a demand for t-shirts. So how you gonna match the demand? Right? If you don't know, you have only 10 stocks left, you'll not be ordering that additional items for tonight delivery, right? Then what will happen tomorrow when 20 people visit your store, only you are able to give, only 5 people able to get the 10 t-shirts. Remaining 15 people has to go back or they'll visit to the next shop, right? But if you have that inventory on your fingertips, you'll be able to take the call immediately. And yes, payment gateway. If you have a payment gateway, you'll be able to collect instantly, right? Or else, a payment I'll collect when I deliver the item. All this happens. So by the time customer can take a different call, because if I'm not paying in advance, I might think, okay, until the delivery I can cancel anytime, right? If you see online stores or anything, instead of cash on delivery, they suggest or they recommend cash on delivery. They are not showing only these days, right? Why? Because if you collect money from me in advance, right, the chances of me canceling the order will be lesser. So for that, payment gateway is required, right? So these are the things required. How you gonna manage all this, right? So to build all this, you need to have a software, right? All that software is possible in the CMS, guys. Why I'm trying to explain these things, sir? Building a website, simple website, right? Homepage, about, that is easy. Then blog also almost it is similar. But when you're talking about e-commerce or building certain functionality, it is very, I'm not saying it's a complicated, it's a process, right? It's a practice actually makes it better. So making e-commerce is needs lot of things, right? All those things you'll be able to see in that, right? So CMS is what? Content management system. So in that content management system, there are many things are there, guys. Okay, it's not one simple software. There are many things. Okay, anyone new know that what is CMS or heard of it before? Already you heard of any CMS or what is CMS?
Sir, GoDaddy website, sir, I think manage all websites and e-commerce websites, and Shopify, like that.
Perfect, perfect, Kishore. Yes. So Shopify is a one, CMS. So CMS is what? Content management system. It will manage all the things for you, right? You just expect a functionality, right? It will do it for you. Of course, you have to pay, or there are multiple things. There's a free, there's a paid. Even you can actually get it done by the community, right? There are many things are there. So there is nothing like there's a free or there is just paid. All the flavors are there. So in this CMS, there are many platforms. That means multiple companies, guys, right? So when you just search for CMS, I think you will get something called WordPress. WordPress is one CMS platform. Like this, there are many things are there. There is something called Joomla. There is a Drupal. right? So I'll just brief you guys about that today now before going to the practice. Okay, see this one. The first thing is what is coming is WordPress, guys. Okay, so in a couple of minutes, I'll show you how it is. Then there is something else, Drupal, Joomla, Magento. Okay, these things I am not aware. Let me see if I can. Okay, PrestaShop. See, so many things are there, so many. So for each and every purpose, you can build something. Okay, CMS you don't know. I think few of you know what is CRM, right? I think Sriram or Arun.
Yes. Yes.
So you know what is CRM, right? What is CRM?
Customer relationship management.
Right. Perfect.
Yeah.
Sorry. Customer relation management, right? So customer relation management is very important aspect, right? When you're having like 1,000 people coming to you. Now, okay, now you are using Airtel or Jio SIM card, right? When you make a phone call to customer care of your network, they will be seeing your number, they'll be able to call your name, right? Or they'll ask your number, then immediately they'll be able to tell your details, right? What is your address? Or they'll ask you verification for your date of birth and all. How they having all the data? You are not some 10 or 20 users or 1,000 users, right? We are like millions of users, right? The moment you make a call to customer care, they'll ask your number, they'll ask your date of birth, then they'll tell you all your details. How they are able to tell? Because they are using some software there. That's called CRM, customer relation management software, right? So this software will have all the functionalities. So even if few of the softwares, right? See, agility, I can. So few of the softwares will actually help you in that aspect as well. You can maintain the customer database, right? So yes, so we are looking at WordPress. So you will have a question, why WordPress, right? Why not Drupal or Joomla? Because those are also there. So if you see the market state right now, right? So let's see stats. See, the market share of WordPress is 44%, guys. Okay, it is actually higher than that, if you ask me. But compared to the other platforms, right? You open any few websites, in that most of the websites are built on WordPress, right? Then there is something called Wix. It is the paid version. Then Squarespace, Joomla. See, Joomla is 2.61%, right? And then GoDaddy Builder is 2%. Okay, Blogger, it's 1%. Drupal is actually 1%, right? This is how the market share is actually. See, this is how it is actually growing from last 10 years, if you see, right? See how they are growing. Okay, let me say. Yes, so this will be the perfect slide. I didn't save this last time, so I was thinking whether to be. Okay, how many of you are attending from mobile, guys? Can you raise the hands? Who is attending from the mobile?
I'm attending from mobile, sir. Aruna.
Okay, okay. Ankababu, why mobile? You have a laptop, right?
Yeah, sir, but I attending from a
Okay, okay, fine. See, now this why we selecting WordPress, right? it's a very important aspect, guys. Please understand this. Most of you or, people will have a questions. Why are we selecting WordPress? And, you might be listening to some comments are saying that WordPress is not secured, right? Like this, you will be hearing some comments, but try to understand this. WordPress is popular site. I mean, popular platform. All right. So you can see here, WordPress powers 40% of the internet, right? That means in the internet, entire globe, 40% is actually used by, using WordPress. Okay. 5% in 2020 and 4% rise. Yeah. Before it was 4%, but 2020 it went to 5%. Right. And if you see a website which is built on CMS platforms, right, that is 64%. Understand this. See, overall internet it is 40%, but people who are using CMS, that example I shown you now, right? WordPress, Drupal, Joomla, like that in the CMS segment, who is using what? Then WordPress is actually 64%. Right, and see this, over 400 million people are visit WordPress sites each month. Okay, these are words statistics. See this. This is what I was trying to highlight. WordPress is not only for blogging. Okay, it is actually used for e-commerce. Right. So while practicing, you will know that. See, 281 new websites will appear every day. That means every day there are 280 people or 280 companies are starting their websites, shopping sites using WordPress. Then, yes, so 661 WordPress sites also pop up daily, right? Every day, 600 people are starting their websites, 660 people. Like this, okay, then WordPress offers over 50,000 plugins. So plugins means, again, when you log into the WordPress portal, you will get to know 3,500 GPL licensed themes available there. Okay, so when I'm talking about GPL, I want to ask a question here. What is open source?
Open source is that everyone can use that. Sir.
Perfect. So everyone can use means like how it is.
Everyone has access to use that.
Okay, so everyone can use it free.
You can customize it. We can customize that.
Exactly, right? So first thing is, it is actually offered free of cost and it can be customized without any limits, right? That's how it is. So when you use Windows operating system, like Windows 10 or Windows 8, these are not open source. These are proprietary. Microsoft won't allow you to customize this. But when you use a Linux operating system like Ubuntu, those operating systems are open source, right? So that's how it is. Maybe please make a note. Open source, you guys can actually brief me later. So this is something like that. GPL is general public license, which is free. People can use this free. Okay, what is GPL? What is open source? We'll have a questions. Okay, see this one. In 2018, non-English WordPress downloads were more than the English ones. That means all the countries, they are depending on their regional language WordPress sites. Okay, so this is one. So we have another 5 minutes now. So let me take you through these things. So WordPress is started in 2001, right? So I'll share this link as well. You guys can actually go through. So there is two platforms. One is WordPress.com and there's WordPress.org. WordPress.com is again free. But how it is free is, if you're starting your website, right, you should use it like this. Like Lakshmi is starting this website. So it will become lakshmi.wordpress.com. It will become like this. So along with his name, there is a something like WordPress.com. He has to use that. When using it is free. If you want to use paid version, then this will go, but still there will be limitations, guys. Okay. So WordPress.org is a free version. That means you have to download it to use it. Okay. So you'll get to know that what is the difference and all. So all the static stats you already saw. Then usage growth. You see this one. How it is actually improving, right? Every now and then. Okay, so if you see news websites, these are the 3 websites known, right? I mean, on the top, they're showing it. The New York Times, CNN, Forbes are using WordPress to publish their websites. And see this one. Like in India, we have Amazon and Flipkart, right? In US, Best Buy is the one website for shopping. So they're using this WordPress. Then Sony uses WordPress. eBay, music websites, famous blogs. And if you go and see top celebrities, right? They also use the websites. So actually, this will give you a lot of information. Just go through this for the first half. In the evening session, while practicing, you guys will have questions on this. See, a WordPress website, you can charge from $1,000 to $100,000, guys. Right? That means a website, that's what people are charging. Starting from, I mean, in between, fully customized, not that, a simple website, it is a customized, like whatever I asked, right, you should be able to do it. In that case, you can charge from $1,000 to $100,000, right? So WordPress is free. That doesn't mean it is having no value. Okay, then you will understand what is this plugins and all. Yes. So if you see here, WordPress comes in the top, right? 51%, then Drupal is 5%. Don't get confused. On the previous screen, I shown you 2%, right? Joomla is 1% something. Here I'm comparing with the CMS platforms. In between the CMS platforms, who is having what? So WordPress, Google, 3%, Joomla is 3%, Drupal is 5%, like that it is. Right? You see here. So this screen link I'll share it with you guys. So please go through that. Evening we'll discuss on that. And yesterday, what are topics we discussed? I would request all of you please complete the task. Okay, and to practice this thing, you need to have a domain, right? That I have to create it. I hope everyone you submitted the application. If not, if any of you missing, please complete that application process so that I can create a website for you. Like, like this, you'll get a domain, right? Your name with like this you'll get where you can practice without any limitations. Right. Of course, these guys are giving WordPress.com gives you your own custom domain, right? But there will be limitations. You cannot use what all you want. Right here, you can use it without any limitation. But to give you this, I need to have that application to be completed. Please do that. Don't worry, if you don't have updated resume, whatever, like basic, right? You can do that. Or else, good thing is go to Canva. There's an option called resumes. Create your own resume, simple resume, right? With all your details, basically your date of birth, address, all the details should be there. So pick some design from here and create it and upload that. Don't worry about, you don't have updated resume or not created something. Don't worry about that. Okay. So evening we can practice. This link I am sharing with you guys now. So yes, it's already 8:30, so I don't want to take more time now. Yes. Any questions, guys?
No, sir. As of now, nothing now.
Cool. Okay. Okay. I just want to take one more. Yesterday, only Bindu actually, day before yesterday, shared the feedback. I want to check. Okay, guys, you feeling these topics what we're discussing, or the way I'm explaining, is it okay or good? or I'm going too fast or too slow or boring. So please let me know so that I can improve myself. See, guys, I'm actually selfish. You guys might be thinking why this guy is giving free. I'm actually selfish, right? So I'm not giving free. I'm trying to improve myself first, right? So that's why I'm teaching you. So please, you have to give me the feedback saying that whether it's good, bad, any improvement I can do myself. You have to tell me.
It's good.
No, sir. It's
Thanks.
actually,
Thanks.
it's actually you're
excellent
teaching us
experience.
in an excellent way, sir. An easy way to understand the process also.
Cool, Lakshmi. Thanks. Yes. Aruna,
Yes, sir.
you understanding what I'm conveying
Yeah,
here?
I'm understanding.
You're able to
Yes,
understand,
sir.
right? Is there any
Yeah.
am I explaining too fast?
Yeah, a little bit confusion will be there. First, this is first session only. So,
Okay, understood. Thanks, Aruna. Yes, Bindu.
Today, actually, I felt while creating in Canva, you went little bit fast because in Instagram different, in Facebook different, like. So that's
Okay,
the thing. Little bit, I have to practice. I don't know whether I got it or not. I'll practice and
it's
let
okay.
you know.
Okay.
Apart from that, everything is fine.
Good.
It's good.
So you guys are not feeling bored, right?
No, not at all.
So if you guys feeling bored, then you going back to sleep. That should not happen.
No,
So
No,
not
sir.
at all.
Well,
okay. So
excellent, sir.
Bindu, see, when you have problem like that, right? You stop me there, right? See, if you're facing that problem, then might be other users also might be facing the same thing, right?
Okay.
So you can stop me, Prakash. Can you explain me? So maybe another 2 minutes or 5 minutes will take, right? But you will have that clarity.
Because you know it already where to go and what to pick up. You will pick up fast and you will create something like that when you
Got it.
start a new thing.
Got it.
That's the only thing which I feel.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes.